아리차게 저려오는 왼쪽 팔에 잠이 든 널 깨우고 싶지 않아서 또 한참을 굳어있어 방구석처럼 내 곁에서 쉬게 해주고 싶은 이 마음 알까 조금은.
Hello friends and welcome back to the freaking channel. We're cafe hopping in this vlog. I'm finally back to a place where I can leave the apartment. For one, I'm no longer sick. For two, I'm at this nice little sweet spot that I haven't been in for a little bit, where I'm not constantly making new products or at home literally making the physical product or packing orders. I have most of my orders already packed. I have my helper coming tomorrow, so I'm feeling at a place where I can kind of reset, look at the business and figure out what's going on. So in this vlog, we're just gonna be resetting, cafe hopping, relaxing. We're also still working. I have a lot of things I still need to plan out because towards the end of the year, that's when a lot of videos need to come out, a lot of important ones for me. And also Black Friday is going to happen. I have markets coming up. So I really need to get on top of planning right now. It's November 19th. So we're heading towards December. And that's when things are really, really going to ramp up. It's really going to ramp up starting next week. Because next week we have Black Friday and a holiday fair. So that's a lot of work. And now that I'm saying it out loud that it's next week, it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I thought I was going to have a relaxing, resetting week, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's going to ramp up midway through the vlog. But anyways, I'm just doing a lot of back-end work right now. I'm turning in some forms I need to turn in as a business. I'm also, again, planning out December for myself. And also doing a little bit of ordering of displays because for my holiday fair, I'm going to be having a much bigger display because I have a 10 by 10 square of space. And at the local holiday fair that I go to, I like to bring a lot more of the journaling stuff that I don't normally bring to cons with me. So it's going to need a much bigger display. I'll write that down right now because I'll definitely ever forget. But anyways, I'm going to lose my flow if I keep talking to you guys. So I'm going to not distract myself by vlogging and then get back to work. Okay, so I figured out what I need to do, and it turns out, no, I have a lot to do. I thought it was gonna be a really relaxing week. The first 2 days of this week was Sunday and Monday. I literally did nothing because, I don't know, I think I deserve the break after all the hard work I put in, and also I was so sick. So I gave myself 2 whole do-nothing days where I just binge-watched the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I just laid on the couch all day and just ate snacks. But it turns out I probably shouldn't have done that because I have a lot to do. I have 2 sort of videos I need to film for this week if I want to be on top of it for December. And I thought that I didn't have anything left to draw, but I have a bunch of stuff that I need to draw in order to film those videos. And also, as I said earlier, we need to prep for the holiday fair, which doesn't just mean inventory, but it also means my new display. And again, I've said this before, but I have really bad spatial awareness, or I don't see images in my head, so I have a really hard time planning out my space and figuring out how I want to upgrade my display. So that's going to take some time as well. I'll still try to keep it chill this week, but I don't know. There's a lot to do. I'm mooching off of my little sister today because she does these mukbang collabs. So she goes to go to restaurants and get free food, and I'm hopping along and stealing some free food today. This is not my first time at this restaurant, so I was really excited to go because I really like it. And they make all their noodles here from scratch, and there's these really big long noodles. They're this thick. Well, they're not that thick. it's like they're this wide and then they're like this thick. But they're really, really chewy. And so like these scissors are so necessary because otherwise you're just gonna be like slurping forever. But yeah, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. And also I'm getting boba after this, so I'm super duper hyped. And then we're gonna go to another coffee shop and get some work done.
그대 미소에 난 취한 것 같아 자꾸만 웃음이 나 어린아이 장난 같아
다정한 밤 공기가 적당한 벌 바랬던 나를 돼 다른 음악이 돼 달콤해 그대와 나는 한 잔에 피냐콜라다보다 달달한 그 말 사랑해 이 세상 누구보다 더 마음의 이끌림을 따라 내게 다가가 입 맞출래 두근거리는 둘만의 밤
둘만의 밤
파도처럼
그댄
밀려오는데
달콤해
그대와 나는
한 잔에 스파클링 와인보다 향긋한 그 말 사랑해 이 세상 누구보다 더 마음의 이끌림을 따라 내게 다가가 입 맞출래 다음 생에 태어나도 내 선택은 그대예요 가까이에서 바라보다 다른 사람 다 다가와도 답은 늘 하나예요 영원히 함께 너와 달콤해 그대와 나는 한 잔에 피치 마티니보다 상큼한 그 말 사랑해 이 세상 누구보다 더 마음의 이끌림을 따라 달콤해 그대와 나는 한 잔에 피치 마티니보다 상큼한 그 말 사랑해 이 세상 누구보다 더 마음에
Okay, I feel like I'm being blown out by this window because my t-shirt's white and it's like super bright. Anywho, it's the next morning. I don't think I filmed very much yesterday, but honestly there wasn't much going on. Like I did a lot of computer work and I was doing a lot of scripting because I forgot that it's literally the end of November and in December people go on vacation. Like I want to take a break towards the end of December. So I need to have a bunch of things pre-filmed, pre-edited, and scripted before mid-December where me and my editor will be taking a break. And because it's the end of November, it gives me like basically just next week to film. So I'm trying to script as many things as possible. Of course, we're just gonna have vlogs in general still, but we're gonna do a bunch of like planning videos, which I can definitely pre-film. I wanna do this video where I like look at some older products and I like revamp it with my new drawing style. Because there's a lot of stuff on my shop right now that I drew maybe 2 years ago that I'm just not very happy with anymore. But like, I really like the concept. So I'm thinking we can do a much better job with it. And also people have been asking me for like a drawing process video for a while. So I think that this will be a good combo of just like me getting to redraw some products that I need to be redrawn. And also for you guys to see exactly how I draw. It's like very simple. I've never wanted to make like a drawing tutorial video before because my style of drawing is just so simple. I feel like mostly people just want to know what brushes I'm using, which is like every artist's nightmare to answer. And it's not because we want to like gatekeep the brush we're using. It's because even if you answer the question 100 times, there's still going to be like 10,000 more people asking the same question because no one does the due diligence of like looking for the answer. Even things I put in like my description box, people just don't look at it. I can be putting out every supply in that description box and everyone will still ask me, hey, where did you get that iPad stand? And by the way, I use and like that's actually very annoying. But anywho, yesterday, aside from a bunch of scripting and like filing of taxes and stuff, I also got to do a bunch of thumbnail sketches, which is something that I've been meaning to do for a really long time. So for the past like, I don't know, like 3 to 4 months, I've just been working on drawings that are going to become product. So I haven't really had the time to just like draw whatever I want. Like, of course, the products are whatever I want. There is like a certain amount of freedom and like levity you feel from drawing something that you know is not guaranteed to be a product. It just feels like there's like less restraint on your creativity. You can literally draw whatever you want. And lately, I've just been feeling like I'm not very creative. And I also don't really know where I want to go with this like world of the Sprouts. And I keep saying it, like I really, really want to build it out. I really want to build out their lore, but I have no idea what I like and I don't like. So what I'm trying to do now is like every week I want to do like an entire page. So like an entire iPad page of just like a bunch of thumbnail sketches of like any idea that comes to my mind. Whether it's horrible or it's ugly, I don't care. I'm just going to get it down on a page because once I get out all the horrible, ugly ideas, it helps to generate more ideas and then eventually you get to one that you really like. So what thumbnail sketches are just like these very small sketches. Like it's like super, super low fidelity. It is like the most basic composition of a sketch. And the whole idea behind thumbnail sketches is actually to like figure out the composition of a piece you want. So let's say you have like an idea, like you have a deer in a mountain, but you don't know exactly how you want to position the deer in the mountain. You do like a bunch of like thumbnail sketches, so like mini sketches. You do like 5 of them of as different of compositions as possible with a deer in the mountain. And then from there, you look at all your compositions, you pick the one that you want to workshop, and then you go ahead with that. And it just like prevents a lot of like wasting of time working on a composition you don't like. Because it's like the worst feeling as an artist where you pour hours of work into a piece only to figure out like you hate the composition. So that's where thumbnail sketches come into play. But I'm doing them just for like idea generation and to keep myself creative. So here are all my little thumbnail sketches. I don't even know if you guys can tell what's going on. The purpose is that it's just for me to know what's going on, and then eventually I might draw them. And I didn't think that I would generate anything that I really liked yesterday. It was just to like dump all the possible ideas onto a page. But there's actually a few of them that I really, really like. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna draw some of them today, even though that's not the most productive thing I could be doing. I just feel like I want to draw something that doesn't need to become a product. And a bunch of these ideas are like kind of wintry. So I wanna do them now when it's the winter time. Or I guess it's not the winter time yet, but we're entering into the wintry season. The 2025 plan with me is like such a beast. It's not just gonna be a bullet journal plan with me. It's like literally my entire business, personal plan with me. So it's gonna be all the digital stuff that I do along with my bullet journal setup, which is going to be a little bit different nowadays because I use my bullet journal a little differently nowadays. Anywho, I've probably been talking for so long now, so I'm going to draw up some of these and then we'll do some more computer work and probably hit up another coffee shop, even though there's a bomb cyclone outside. My mom's been nonstop saying that word, bomb cyclone. But yeah, it's like really, really windy and really, really rainy. But that means there are more seats in every coffee shop because no one's going outside. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Honestly, I was gonna pack up and then go to a coffee shop, but outside is looking really bad right now. It is crazy windy, and I think the rain's about to start back up. Like this morning when I went outside, the rain was literally horizontal. It was going really fast too. So I don't know. I might suck it up because I want a change of environment, but this is not looking cute. Not looking cute at all. But you know what is looking cute? This drawing. Look how cutie pie it is right now. Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I was doing with the snow. I just threw down some darker blue on top of a light blue and then some white on top. And I guess it kind of looks like snow right now. But I think I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more. Or maybe play around with it less. I can never tell, like if this needs to be super rough or I need to make it a little bit more detailed. I have no idea. But right now, I'm pretty happy with it. And this is the finished piece. It was super duper simple. I ended up just adding a bunch of little dots to just like suggest some snowy texture. Also look, my nail polish, I just did it in this video and it fell off of this one already. And it also fell off of this one. But anyways, that's all I did to fix the snow. I didn't do anything else. I don't really love this situation, but maybe if I stop looking at it, I'll like it better. But yeah, it was so nice to draw with zero pressure because this is not meant for a print. It's just a drawing and I feel so good about it. Also, it appears that the wind may have died down, or at least it died down enough for me to be able to go outside. Let me check. There's like the wind emoji, like the rain precipitation chart. It's like all purple, which means it's coming down pretty hard. So, I'm gonna pack up my stuff. I'm gonna go out the door and then I'll see how I feel outside of the door. Yeah, that's how we're gonna play it. Okay, I know you just saw me and I just said that I was gonna like pack up and then go outside and see if I want to go outside. But I ended up just sticking my hand out of the fire escape and I realized that the rain is again horizontal and it's way too cold and windy to go outside. So I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm gonna get really cozy. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do another drawing. I'm like avoiding my actual work. I have to script. Okay, maybe I'll script. I'll like go over to the couch and write my script. And then eventually, maybe today, I also want to address this wall. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I always have like a print wall somewhere. And for this space, I wanted it to be like better designed. Because before, I would just like stick things everywhere and that will be like my interior design, my decor. But I realized that it just looked really busy and like not really my style. Kind of looked a little immature. But it is hard to look mature when you have a giant like shelf of just plushies. I don't know how other artists do it. Like they have just as much stuff as I do with inventory and like packing materials. But their space is just so much cuter than mine. It's like better thought out, more decorated in an intentional way, while I just feel like I have so much crap everywhere. And anytime I try to like find furniture pieces or like decor that's cute, it just doesn't like blend together and like the vision's not quite there. And for like my print wall, I was thinking, oh, maybe that's like too busy. Maybe I'll like frame a couple of my favorite pieces and then stick them up on the wall. But I'm like not allowed to put like holes into the wall, so that poses a problem. And so I'm back to just like the print wall, which I liked for videos and stuff. But I just don't know if that's like my style of interior design. Like my style of interior design, like if I were to show you my style of interior design, like what I would like, this is what it looks like. But you like can't have that in a studio space. At least not for one where you sell stationery, because we have to store stuff places. It has to be practical. And Cricut machines and printers are ugly. So I just don't know what to do. I want a rug. I don't know what kind of rug. And I don't know if a rug is actually practical. I want to put my art up, but I don't know if a collage is the smartest way to do it, or is the best way to do it for my style, or to frame stuff up. But then I'm not allowed to hang up frame stuff. So I don't know. And also my plushies just don't scream the style of interior design that I want, but I love my plushies. So I don't know. Maybe it'll just never look like exactly what I want. It'll just be a practical space, and that's okay to look at. But it'd be nice to like live in a space that was like nice to film, and I was proud to show you guys like the space is just, it's just a space. Anyway, what was I even gonna do? Oh, I was gonna get changed. I was gonna get changed and maybe draw and then also decorate this wall. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot in like that 2-minute span. actually get a lot of questions on about this one. This one's from my friend Tony Moy, TONY_. Actually, I don't know if there's an underscore, but it's Tony MOY, Tony Moy. If you look him up on Instagram, I'm sure Tony Moy art will come up. That's where I got this piece. Okay, so this is kind of the hard part where it's not like I'm gonna keep my favorite pieces. Like, of course, I like all of these pieces, but it's more like what colors go together well. So like, a lot of the art I like is very bright and airy. So something like this, or something like this, or something like this, right? So it's like the art that inspires me the most. But of course, I like seeing other types of art, like this. I really love this piece, or this one I just got from my neighbor. I thought it was really cute. I really like this piece as well. And that kind of art inspires me as well, but it just doesn't necessarily all go together for a wall. So I think I'm gonna try to match up each one of these as good as I can, and then I'll figure out where in my room they'll go. So I'm thinking this one will be one wall, and then I'll have the wall by my door also be decorated as well. Ugh, now I'm stressed. Okay, don't think I'm an idiot, even though I did something stupid. But I sat here and I filmed an entire segment being like, hey guys, here's all the art I've collected. I'm gonna decorate my wall, blah, blah, blah. And I have it figured out, like, let me show you. This is all the art I have picked out to go onto this wall right over here. And I think it looks great, and I don't think it looks dissimilar to the wall that I used to have, except for like, this is brand new, and like, this is new, and then a few other things are new as well. But when I went to go look for like the art putty that I used to put up my prints so that it doesn't ruin the print and it doesn't ruin the wall, turns out I threw it all away when I moved, so I just don't have anything to put this art up with. So yeah, I filmed an entire segment just to do nothing with it. I'm gonna clean it all up. Well, like, on the bright side, I have it all organized for when I do have the art putty. I can just like take out the art that I need and then stick it on the wall. But this is so annoying. I'm so sad, and I feel like I look so dumb because I can't refilm that part where I'm like, and guys, let's decorate my wall. I could have just been like, let's go draw and then do the work I need to do on the couch, like I'm about to go do right now, but I can't. So you guys get to see me film basically a nothing segment. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna clean up now, and then I'm gonna head over to my couch to finally write my script and also eat some Oreos and milk and lactate.
아리자게 저려오는 왼쪽 팔에 잠이 든 널 깨우고 싶지 않아.
Hello, I'm so sorry. I'm looking so rough filming this outro, but I had to refilm this outro to explain some things to you guys that if you guys order between the Friday and the Sunday of my shop launch on the winter shop launch like last week, your orders are on your way to you. I'm so sorry they took so long to process. It took 1 week to process. And the reason why was not because I just like goofed around too much. I know it looked like I kind of goofed around in this vlog, but I had them all packed by like Wednesday of last week. But then the bomb cyclone, like this huge atmospheric river event, happened in San Francisco, and it hit my area particularly really hard. So there was like flooding, and long story short, most of the orders were like ruined. So then I had to like remake all the products and then repack them. So they're all packed and they're all on their way out to you guys now. I'm so sorry it took a week to process, but yeah, I just want to give you guys that update, and thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
그대 미소에 난 취한 것 같아 자꾸만 웃음이 나 어린아이 장난